Hello students. Uh, Now I am going to discuss about the pin diagram of 8086 microprocessor. So 8086 is a 40 pin IC and uses a 5-volt DC supply for its operation. First of all, this thing we should know. Supply for its operation, it needed 5 volt. It is manufactured using N-channel depletion load and silicon gate technology. Intel 8086 uses 20-line address bus and 16-line data bus. So address bus is 20 lines. This is starting from AD0 to AD14 address. Again 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So total 20 address bus is there because it is starting from AD0 so up to 19. So that means 20 address bus. Okay. And 16-bit data bus. So data bus means D. So this address bus also used as data bus also because these buses are multiplexed bus. Sometimes it is simply, sometimes it is using as an address, sometimes using as a data bus. Okay, so it is also starting from D0 up to 14 and 15. Okay, so that this 20 lines, that means pin number 1 to 6, 2 to 16, this 2 to 16 and pin number 39, 38, 37 and the 39. So this 16 buses treated as sometime it is at an address bus because these are the bidirectional buses. So these are the low order address bus. They are multiplexed with data bus. That means this bus is actually it is a sometime it is working as a address bus and sometime it is working as a data bus. So the lower byte data are transmitted through the lines AD0 to AD7 and higher order byte data is transmitted through AD8 to AD15. Another 16 address buses, that means another 4 address buses, suppose A16, A17, A18, A19. These are holding actually the higher order address lines and multiplexed with status signal. These are the status signal. S3, S4, S5, and S6. So A16 is multiplexed with status signal S3. A17 is multiplexed with segment identifier signal S4. A18 is multiplexed with interrupt status S5. A19 is multiplexed with status signal S6. Okay, so these are the status signal. So what type of status they are providing, what actually it is doing, I will discuss it later. Don't worry. So next it is called the uh, pin number 34. In pin number 34, suppose it is a pin number 34. So it is called BHE/S7 by bus high enable and status. So one signal is called, it is called BHE, and another is S7. So S7 is nothing but a one type of status signal. What type of status it will provide, I will discuss it later, don't worry. So BHE bar. So what is the meaning of this BHE bar? Bar means if I give 0 in this pin, so what is the meaning of 0 bar? 1, as per my digital, as per our digital knowledge. So in that time, this BHE signal will be activated. If I give 0 in the pin 34, if I give 1, if I give 1, so what's the meaning of 1 bar? So it is 0. In that time, BHE will not activate. This BHE will not activate. So in that time, status S7 will be activated. So what is the purpose of BHE? So this is a simply a one type of signal. This signal is kept low during first machine cycle. This signal enables data D8 to D15. So it will enable this data starting from D8 to D15, this onto the higher order data bus. The first higher order data bus will go. So higher order data bus is starting from 8 to 15. Why 8 to 15? Because total 16-bit data are there. So higher order data, it is starting from D8 to D15. And D0 to D7, it is a lower order data. The 8-bit device connected to the higher order data bus use BHE signal. So the signal is multiplexed to status signal S7. And S7 signal is activated during T2, T3, and T4 cycle. So what is the meaning of that? That means first T1 cycle, BHE will be activated. So again T2, T3, and T4 cycle, in that time S7 status signal will activate. Simple thing. Okay. In 8086 microprocessor, there are two modes are there. First of all, one is called maximum mode and one is called minimum mode. So what is minimum mode? What is minimum mode? Minimum mode is this type of modes what is not in bracket. You see that this mode will be this this work will be there. There are two types of work is there in HDFC microprocessor. Simply, if I tell you, so one work will be do in minimum mode, some work will do in maximum. Simple. The name what is in the under bracket, this type of work is actually we are doing in maximum mode. The purpose and work what is in not in the bracket, actually this type of work will do in minimum mode. Simple thing. So first, when you're going to do in the microprocessor work with microprocessor 8086, you have to first decide what mode you actually want to do your work. Always you have to start with minimum mode. Maximum time you have to start with minimum mode. After that, you go to the maximum. Generally. Okay. So first you have to select what type of mode you have to going to activate into the 8086 microprocessor. So this pin number 33, you can able to see MN/MX bar. So if I give 0 here, in that time maximum mode will be activated. 0 bar equal to 1, so it will be activated. So if I give 1 there, in that time minimum mode will be activated. Simple thing. Not any confusion. Simply we are going to separate 8086 microprocessor and the work of the microprocessor in two modes. One will be work on maximum mode. Some work will be we can able to do with minimum mode. Okay. So some pins are always activated in minimum or maximum. So any mode, these pins will be always be activated. So in this pin, under this type of pin, clock will be there. Because in both mode, you need the clock. So in pin number 19, the clock will be there. The maximum clock frequency will be 5 to 10 megahertz. Provide basic timing for processor and bus controller. It is symmetric square wave with 33% duty cycle. So this type of square wave it will be actually generated. Sorry. Net VCC pin number 40 provide positive 5-volt power supply in this. You know that to operate any IC, I need power supply. So VCC will provide the power supply in pin number 40. Next ground, pin number 1 and 20 is the ground. For any electronic circuit, you need the ground. So the pin number 1 and 20 will provide the ground. Next, reset pin. So in the reset pin, simply think if I want to reset my microprocessor, suppose I am going to reset any data. Initially, if I want to go in the initial state, in that time, reset pin will be activated. So it is a system reset pin. When this signal goes high, processor enters into reset state and terminate the current operation or activity and start execution from FFFF0H. Okay, so simply think it will go to the initial state. Every work, what it will be already going doing. So every work will be paused or it will be stopped and it will be go to the initial stage. It is pin number 21. Okay. So some other pins discussion I will be discussed in my next lecture. So
Thank you.